Curacao, an island in the Caribbean Sea and very close to the Venezuelan border. Part of the ABC Islands, it is most definitely known for its tropical island beaches and excellent diving. Not everyone thinks of Curacao when they are planning a trip to a Caribbean island, but we would say that it is worthwhile to do so. And surely most Caribbean islands have amazing beaches, but in Curacao there is much more to do than just beach hopping, and we can do it on a budget. So let's start with number 1. Willemstad is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the place where you will dock if you're on a cruise. You will find beautiful Dutch colonial architecture in all kinds of colors, plenty of shopping opportunity, and creative street art. Willemstad actually consists of 2 sides, separated by the sea. The 2 sides are connected by the Queen Emma Bridge, a pontoon bridge that can be moved if boats need to pass. Bunda is our most tourists will visit, since that's where most shops are, and the Handelsgade, the picturesque row of houses you will see on most postcards. Walk through the neighborhood of Pietermaaie, which is mostly known for its nightlife and hip eateries. And don't forget to walk through the floating market, which isn't like a floating market you might know from Thailand, but you will find vendors selling their fish, fruits, and vegetables. The mornings are the best time to visit, but you could walk through here any time of day. And then Banda, more residential, but also filled with restaurants, shops, and colorful neighborhoods. Here's also where you will find Reef Fort, originally built to protect the island from pirates and enemies. Now a shopping area for everyone to enjoy. You will find live entertainment here, stores, and lots of Dutch treats. In Willemstad is where you can do number 2 on our list, eat the Caribbean foods. Caribbean food is a fusion of many different regions, and Curacao is the place to try out the foods. Here is a list of restaurants as recommended by a local. A tip to save money is to eat at the food stands instead of a restaurant. You will find these around the island. The next thing on the list is a no-brainer. Visit one of the many tropical beaches on the island. The best beaches are on the west side, and therefore we recommend renting a car. A cheaper option would be to rent a scooter, but a few companies that will let you ride it to the west side, because it's more hilly. Let's start with a bounty beach, Curacao. This beach has turquoise waters, waving palm trees, and bright white sand. The waters are calm and very clear, which makes it fun to do some snorkeling. The beach has shade from several trees, but because Curacao is a fully serviced beach, there will be large umbrellas and beds that you can rent. There are bathrooms, showers, and you can buy food here as well. Try to come during the weekdays to beat some of the crowds. The entrance fee is also more expensive on the weekends. Let's move on to Character Beach, which we think has the most chill vibe of all beaches that we have seen. You will first walk through the Coral Estate, which is where people stay in their vacation accommodations. Character does not have a sandy beach. It is rather surrounded by sea balls. You can sit in one of the many lounge beds and order food from the restaurant via WhatsApp. Or if you want a proper meal, you can just walk a few feet and sit at the beach bar. There's also a beach on the left side, but it's a pebble and rocky beach, so not nice to lay on, but definitely nice to walk on. Then we have the Grote Knip, the most photographed beach on the entire island. I mean, we can definitely see why. When the sun is shining, you can see that large patch of turquoise, and the water is so clear you can see to the bottom. People jump off rocks here, which you will find 2 spots to do that. One at the entrance, which is a bit lower. You'll walk your way down there, jump off, and swim to the beach. The other spot is a bit higher, which you'll have to climb a bit to reach the top. I made it to the top and did not dare to jump. Let me know if you did it. Because the waters are so clear, snorkeling is a treat at the Grote Knip. We've seen some colorful fish, but not too many. There are better snorkeling spots out there to see sea life, but it is an experience to look underneath such clear waters. The beach also has lots of facilities. In our experience, you can mostly find the typical Dutch snacks on beaches, such as fries. But if you want more of a private beach experience, we have found the perfect spot for you. Playa San Juan has 4 bays to explore, and you can drive to all 4 with your car after you pay the entrance fee. All 4 bays are different, so definitely check them out. We've seen one other couple during our time here, out of all bays. So here's where you can have your own private bay on the most tropical island in the Caribbean. Not bad, right? Moving on to the 2 national parks on the island, have your pick and explore one. Cristobal Park has the highest mountain on the island, which you can hike to the top. We went with Siete Boca National Park, meaning 7 inlets. But there are more than 7 coves in this park, and they are extremely beautiful. This part of the island is rugged and wild. The sea will crash up to the rocks, and the surroundings look kind of desolate. And did you know that you can spot flamingos on Curacao? During the dry season, when the larger wetlands of Venezuela run dry, some flamingos hang out in Curacao. You can find them at the Sint Michiel Bay, Sint Willibrodes, and at Jantil. The best thing, it's completely free. Up next, try some local liquor. Blue Curacao is made with the dried peel of the laraja fruit, a green orange. They add blue coloring, and that has been the island's famous drink. You can find it everywhere, at a restaurant in Willemstad or at one of the many beach bars. And speaking of beach bars, that is definitely a thing to do on Curacao. They all have their own vibe, and they are nicely decorated with music playing, palm trees in the sand, and they serve food and drinks. We recommend to try several ones, but here's a list of beach bars that we personally enjoyed. The next thing to do, of course, is to explore the underwater life. There is something to do for beginners all the way to advanced scuba divers. You can snorkel at Tugboat Beach, where they sank a ship into the water, which makes it fun for you to snorkel around. There are also many dive shops on the island, usually located on the beaches. You might even get your snorkeling gear for as low as $3 per day. To fully see all of Curacao, we recommend to drive around the entire island. We think this is the perfect way to see parts of the island that do not make the top 10 lists in guidebooks. You can spend all day driving and stopping at smaller inlets, the more unknown beaches, a roadside restaurant, and local stores that you see in your drive. And last but not least, what better place to watch sunset views than on a tropical island? Pick any beach on the west side and you're set. Have some blue Curacao, dip your toes in the sand, and feel blessed to be on the tropical island of Curacao. These are our things to do when you're visiting Curacao on a budget. Do you know of any other things to do on this beautiful island? Please let us and others know in the comment section below. If you like this video, consider hitting that like button. It really helps out our videos. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed these beautiful images of Curacao.